Today we're going to be talking about why you might be sabotaging your relationships and why you have trouble sharing your feelings with someone else. Being emotionally available means that you're willing and able to share your feelings with others. Not only do emotional walls keep the love of others out, but they also trap your own feelings in. So the question is, how do you break down those walls? Well, you need to understand why you built them in the first place. As children, if we are surrounded by adults who punish us for honestly expressing our feelings, then we will simply stop expressing our feelings in order to avoid punishment. At this critical point, we internalize that expressing our feelings is bad and will lead to negative reactions. So as we grow up into adults ourselves, we develop a habit of avoiding our true emotions. And then we take that habit into all of our other relationships. And it is also important to keep in mind that if you have become comfortable with suppressing your feelings, then you will inevitably choose to surround yourself with other people who do the same. And whenever you encounter someone who is emotionally available and stable, then you will feel uneasy and you will reflexively distance yourself from them. You see, we surround ourselves with what we're comfortable with. And when you meet someone who is genuinely honest about their feelings, unconsciously, you interpret their expression as putting you in danger. Because as a child, that sort of behavior was always punished and met with negative reactions. So you push them away in order to continue living your comfortable life, your safe life of emotional suppression. But when you realize that it was your parents or your teachers or someone else from your past who instilled in you that fear of sharing your feelings, then you can begin to understand all of your relationships in your life and all of the decisions that you've made up to this point. So, if you want to become emotionally available, you need to figure out why you started hiding your feelings when you were a child. How did your parents or your teachers react when you shared your feelings with them? Think about it. Take some time and write down everything you can remember about the negative experiences of your childhood. And this will probably be painful to do. But as you come to terms with what really happened to you by writing it all down, then you can begin to understand how all of this has affected you. And once you understand that, you can begin to honestly share your feelings with the people in your life. But until you are able to truly share your feelings, you will continue to be trapped behind that wall you built all those years ago, originally in an attempt to keep yourself safe from emotional trauma as a child. And those walls won't magically disappear with time. They must be knocked down consciously, right? I mean, there's a reason why you haven't let yourself commit to anyone yet. There's a reason. And there's a reason why you have sabotaged your romantic relationships. It's not by accident. You are holding yourself back because you are afraid to share your real feelings. And that is a legitimate fear that you have, that you developed in your past. But it's time to let it go. So write it all down, okay? Understand your past, understand your feelings, and let yourself feel your feelings so you can let them go. and stop putting up with people who mistreat you. Create some healthy boundaries for yourself, and then take those boundaries seriously. And once you start doing that, then you will be able to let the right person into your heart, and they will let you into theirs. And yes, it will take courage to do all of this. But the love that awaits you on the other side is worth it. So go make it happen. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to end every current relationship that you have. Everybody is different. And you might find that some people are more receptive than others. But until you actually sit down and have that honest discussion with them about your feelings, you're never going to know if they truly care. But those who do truly care, because they encourage you to be honest and they don't diminish your feelings, even though they might be inconvenient to them in the moment, those people are worth keeping around. So before embarking on this journey, it might be wise to try to find a good therapist, or a support group, or just someone you can trust, who you can confide in if you decide to make these changes in your life. And please let me know if you have any thoughts or questions about this, and please subscribe to my channel if you found any of this information useful. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Take care.